Hey everyone, it's Big Jump.
I don't want to go off to that gun.
Welcome in from the Pulse Grounds, Diamond Dynasty. All right, just about ready for baseball. Our starting pitcher in this one, Joe Boyle. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons to this start here. And really, they want to look the ball.
Or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Jackson Holiday now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. One out, base is empty. Swings through that one for strike two.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That misses the zone, and a count 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, base is empty. And now, Gunnar Henderson. And it's fouled away. That catches the top part of the zone. That is strike 2. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Pulls it in on the warning track. Back here with my pal Siggy. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Tomoyuki Sagano.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Now the third baseman, Scott Rowland. That one down the line, and it goes just foul.
Ball. He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Clearly he's sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
O'Neill pulls it in on the run.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
2 outs. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
This one in the air. O'Hearn gets under it. Makes the grab. That is the inning. Second inning set to go. Here's Tyler O'Neill. Boyle. Back to work. Right through there for a strike.
Here's someone, historically speaking, that prefers day games over night games. So I'm excited to see what he does in this one.
And a swing and a miss. That K is his 3rd of the game. And a foul ball. Boyle, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Bottom of the second, and the batter will be the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Yeah, that's fouled off. And there's a foul ball. Almost got him.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
To the right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score this.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Tony Clark now at the Ellie looking to steal. Strike in there. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Rudder goes again. Pitch in for a strike. And the throw's off line. Safe at third. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Battling here as he fouls it away. On the ground, right side. Holiday throws to first in time, but it's 1-0 as the run scores. And now the center fielder.
Good situational hitting right there. Grounds out, gets that run in from third. They get on the board first.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Grabs it on the run. 2 away. Stan Musial will hit next.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
And it finds its way through for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Wastes no time there.
Batting
Just kept it simple. Played
fielder,
Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Into the second deck, he goes. And they get their lead.
Taking that fastball and driving it out of the ball.
So up next, Cal Raleigh. In the air out towards right center. Kjerstad settles under this one. Makes the catch, inning over. On to the third inning. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit.
Ryan
O'Hearn goes 6 feet 3 inches, 220 pounds, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2014. Swing and a foul out of play. Here's your 1. Swing and a miss. That's the sweeper.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And Earl Hendricks punches him out. That's a strikeout. Gary Sanchez, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. That one hit to right. Makes the grab, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Heston Kjerstad. Ball 1 there. Late on that fastball. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. 1 and 2. Fly ball down the line. Schwarber in pursuit. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Bottom of the inning, and now the DH, Max Clark. Into center. And that'll fall for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Now the number 2 hitter, Scott Rowland. Fly to left his first time. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Runner goes again. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to third. Save. Clark, the lone runner, stands at third with nobody out. Right through there. Got him. 1 away. Here's the second baseman, Bobby Grich. 0 for 1 so far. Hammers that one deep left field. And they it's 5-0.
Well, he went up there looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Now it's the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Line drive, caught.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Left field, O'Neill under it. And that's the inning. As we go to the top of the 4th, here's the third baseman, Jordan Westburg. That clips the corner.
You know, these Orioles just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Two down, bases empty. Gunnar Henderson getting ready to hit. Fly to left his first time. Right through there for a strike.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff.
A swing and a miss. That retires. Bottom 4. Now here is number 96. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, these guys doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
Swing and a ground ball. And they get Musial for the out. 2 outs, bases empty. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. He's already homered here in this one. Way outside, and it's 1-0. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. O'Neill brings it in for the 3rd out. And we're back. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Tyler O'Neill. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
And the right-hander deals. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Rutschman in the box now. No balls and a strike. And a swing and a miss there.
No balls, 2 strikes.
In the air, left field, down the line. And that's a foul ball. The Orioles hitless so far in the game. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. On the move. Hauls it in for the out. Out number 2. And next for the Orioles, Cedric Mullins. And that is out of play.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one.
And there's the 3rd out. That'll do it for the inning.
Now pitching for the
and we've got ourselves a pitching change. Keegan Aiken.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Mullins in pursuit. And there's one away.
He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Clark at the plate now as he chases after that one.
0-1.
Line drive to short and caught. 2 down, bases empty. Now the 3rd baseman, Scott Rowland. 0 for 2 in this one. And foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Fastball for a strike.
0-2.
On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn. And that's through there for a strike.
0-1.
And it's 0-1. Goes down looking. Gary Sanchez at the plate. He's 0 for 1.
Designated hitter, Gary Sanchez.
And that drops in for a strike.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Very unusual here. An intentional walk with the bases empty and 1 out. Kerstead stands in now, looks at that one inside. And it's even up.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Here's the third baseman, Jordan Westburg. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Westburg, 26, right side. Gets it to first, and that will end the inning. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now it's the second baseman, Bobby Grich. Aiken back to work. Up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on. No throw, and they don't get an out on the play.
Now batting.
And at first, and the batter now, Ellie De La Cruz. 1 for 2. And that one fouled off.
I'm really impressed with this offense. They haven't been timid at the plate at all. They've been aggressive, and they're keeping the defense on its toes. 5 hits for them on the first pitch alone, so they're swinging and connecting right out of the gates.
Henderson brings it in, and there's 1 down. And now the first baseman, Tony Clark. Swing and a pop-up. Holiday sizes this one up. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
And, of course, sometimes you need to be patient as an offense and let the pitcher come to you, but you can't argue with the game plan they're using in this one.
And first offering is fouled off. Ripped to right. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
He was all over that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit.
Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and that was not close. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Got it. Nice grab. And we're back. Top of inning number 7. And into the box for Baltimore, Jackson Holiday. And a ground ball to first. And he handles it himself for the out. Gunnar Henderson digs in now.
Well, we're clearly at that point in this ball game with the no-no going that we're anticipating seeing some history. Those infielders right now, they are on their toes, expecting the ball to be hit to them.
And there's the strike.
Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now, this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a few ugly cuts here and there.
Way out front for strike 2.
You know, he's been so great today. Really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. He hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
2 outs, base is empty. So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Tyler O'Neill. The Orioles still looking for their first hit in this one. Next offering is in for a strike. Strikes him out. Bottom of the 7th, and Kyle Schwarber will come up. Late on that fastball.
Big-time GM right there.
0-1.
I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
1-1.
That misses the zone, and now it's even 1-1. There's a swing and a miss.
1-2's the count.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And now the switch hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. That one is absolutely belted. And it's into the gap. Around first, heading for 2. Around second now, as they still don't have it. Pulls into third safely with a triple.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Absolutely smoked the baseball. It just jumped off the lumber. And when you're able to find a gap like that, Boog, you're even looking for a
Line drive. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Swing and a high fly ball. Right field. That and it's gone. And it's 7-0.
That's the definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking it outside fastball and driving it at the opposite.
Out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Bobby Grich, the next to hit. This is off the plate. 1-0. Two down, nobody on. Lifted in the air, right center field. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3. And his 3rd hit of the game is a triple.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his 2nd extra base hit in this one. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
De La Cruz now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Out into left center for a line drive base hit. In comes a runner from third. It's 8-0.
Picks himself up at RBI. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And now Tony Clark. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game. Runner on the go again. Pitching for a strike. Out at third. And this game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
All right, Singy, you've tightened up the hairdo, but back when you played, how valuable was it to have a barber in the clubhouse?
Well, Boog, I'm going to say invaluable. That's how valuable that it was because I was the barber.
And that one is lifted in the air. Schwarber makes the play. 1 down. Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Still rolling to start the 8th. Just 5 more outs to get.
0 balls, 1 strike.
He swings and fouls one off. Would they pay you?
No, absolutely not. Not even a meal on the road. So I think it's great now that most of these teams have professional barbers that come in and make them look fresh before the games.
O'Hearn in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Tosses to first. That's out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, Tony Clark. And there's the rocket into the outfield. And the leadoff man aboard.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that.
Now
Fastball
batting,
pretty much
center
middle,
fielder,
and that's what you
Jack
fall
Warren.
asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Digging in, number 96. Hit in the air, left field, and that'll fall for a base hit. And now 2 aboard. Stan Musial now at the plate. 1 for 3. Now one
Ball.
missed.
1-0.
Right through there for a strike. First and second, no outs. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. Now the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber. He's already homered in this game. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter. Babe Ruth, big spot for him here. And fouled off. Bases juiced, no outs. Line drive, and this might be trouble. 1 run's in, 2 runs are in. Musial rounds third, headed for the plate. He's safe, and they clear the bases.
How about that? Clears the bases.
So they bring on the veteran, Andrew Kittredge.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Late swing, foul to the left. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Got him swinging. Next is the designated hitter, Max Clark. High in the air, out to right. Kerstad makes the play. Runner tags from third. The tag gets him, and it's a double. And we're back. New inning getting started. Now here's the Orioles DH, Gary Sanchez. Gets the outside corner with that one. 3 outs from a no-hitter.
You can only imagine the nerves that some of the defensive players have right now. You've got to have the mindset, I want the ball hit to me, but in front of that, you hope that he strikes the hitter out.
Got it. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Kerstad in the box with one away.
With the mix of pitchers and hitters and speeds, you want to keep confident and consistent for the batter. Their strengths are healthy, and that's exactly what you want There's a ball. Keep it spread over right here.
So I have heard this argument that
I'll follow.